everybody, and welcome along to WeRoC Race of Champions. I'm literally so excited. I hope you're all so excited as well. If you're wondering what the Race of Champions is, this is where the best racers from PC and PS4 compete to find out who really is the best from each platform on Dirt 4. And in this broadcast, we'll be showcasing the PS4 drivers, and I'm really excited to see how this is going to go down. I am Jess, also known as Jess Games 95, and I will be commentating on the PS4 platform today. 8 drivers competing for the same goal, and there are very quick drivers out there as well. Here are the drivers that will be competing for the PS4 crown. We have got Quinto, we've got Damien, that will be the first match that we'll be showing today. We've got Construct Trombon, apologies if I get these names wrong by the way. We have Oski, we have that double W, which also known as Wesley. We have Super Cooler, we have Nikki Natty, and we have Jose as well. Some of them actually took part in the Dirt esports as well, and boy, I wonder who is going to come out on top today. Make sure you watch, get your predictions in, who you think is going to win each heat. So Hell's situated in Norway, and there's been some constant upgrades to make the circuit really spectacular for racing. So for each heat, there'll be 3 rounds, 2 laps, and they will be going in different cars for each round. So the first round will be in the Polo Supercar cars. Round 2 will be cross kart, and basically if the driver wins two out of 2 matches, they don't need to go any further, and they will move straight to the semi-finals. But if they win 1 game each, they'll have to go to a tie break, which should be interesting. So here we are. This is basically the Hell circuit right here. It is partially used as driver training facility. So after the PS4 and PC races tonight, it needs to be reconfigured back to a training facility. Now it is a lot of interesting corners, interesting turns as well. And for each lap, but for each race, they'll have to take at least 1 joker. If they don't take 1 joker, then they will be disqualified. So the track is made up of 63% asphalt and 37% dirt. So the drivers have really got to work hard today to make sure they come out on top. And the real life Rallycross Championships take part in Hell. I actually forgotten what month it was, but I know Timmy Hansen from Sweden run it in real life, and he is very, very quick as well. So yes, we are very, very excited. We're going to start with the quarterfinals today. So we've got 4 matches to go for this. I streamed this like a few months ago, but I didn't commentate on it, and I literally completely forgot which match went to which round. So basically I've come to this completely new again, which is quite nice actually. So I hope you're always pumped. Let us know in the chat who you're rooting for as well. So, and some of you guys loving the music as well, which is great to see as well. So we are going to start off with the first match soon, which will be in the Polo Supercar. And don't forget also, we've got the PC quarterfinals happening today, I think, or tomorrow. I'm not sure. If they will just have to have a chance to put it on their Google Drive and then publish it on YouTube, ready for premiere. So we'll let you know on the WeRoC Twitter more information about that. So keep your eyes peeled on that for more information, and also on the Discord as well. For those of you not following on the Discord, I will post a link at the end of the stream in the chat to the Roll eRacing Discord, so you can get involved in all the events. We are recently holding a Porsche Championship, which a lot of the dirt drivers from this community is taking part in, and they're really enjoying it. I'm not sure when this goes on till, but it is really fun for the drivers, and if you are taking part in those, I'd like to wish you guys the best of luck. So, and also there will be Rallycross on Dirt Rally 2.0 when they get a spectator mode, so hopefully they will. But anyway, let's get on with the first race, which I know you're hyped with. It's the Polo Supercars round 1, and it is Quinto against Damien. And we know Quinto is really, really fast, very, very quick. So will Damien throw a surprise out of the bag tonight with his driving style, or will Quinto show what he's really made of and beat him? We'll have to wait and see. Get your predictions in the chat. If you've already seen the live stream earlier on, don't get your predictions in because you cheaters. But anyway, we're about to get underway. Who is pumped? I am pumped. Let's go then. And we are underway as Damien has actually got a very good start, as he's going to take the Joker lap then. He's going to be the first person to it. I do believe Quinto is not taking the Joker lap, as he's right ahead, obviously, and I think has probably helped hindered Damien more than not. Maybe we'll just have to find out as we're going through the downhill section. Looks like most people have made it through cleanly, as Damien went a little bit wide there, but luckily he kept it together. A very, very short lap, and looks like not much trouble so far as they're about to start the second lap. Don't forget, Quinto will need to take his Joker lap, so he'll need to do that soon as well, as he's doing that right now. Let's go on board with Quinto, actually show how fast he is, and look at the way Quinto is committed to that corner, and he's already come out ahead of Damien. That just shows how fast he is going into this. Let's just see how he does here. I don't think Damien is probably going to catch up to him, but we'll have to wait and see. Yes, he approaches that very, very well indeed, as he goes towards almost hitting in the wall there, but luckily that was fine for him as he goes towards the start-finish straight. And it looks like Quinto is going to take the first round, yes he does, of the WeRoC. So massive well done to him for that, as he's going to be 1-0 regarding the matchup. So if he wins the next match, he will make it through to the semi-finals, and that is what he wants. And Damien really needs to win the second match in order to stand a chance, really. So the next round is going to be in the next car. Now the next car is the cross car, and I absolutely love this. It's one of my favourites. It kind of reminds me of karting, but it's actually karting on dirt, which is pretty cool. So I love it. I hope you all love it as well. And I see a few people that are getting their predictions in already. Also, if you're watching this back, get your predictions in the chat, in the comments down below as well. And I might read the best. We'll have to wait and see. We're about to get underway once again then for this. So let's get underway. And Quinto, like we said earlier, he got a clean start once again. And Quinto's going to take the Joker lap once again. Oh, Damien making a little bit of a mistake there. That's probably going to put Quinto a little bit ahead once again. Yes, he does. He does go comfortably ahead. Oh, Damien is really struggling in those cross cars at this stage. I think Quinto is probably going to have this in the bag, but Damien is not going to give up here, as he can still catch up to him as long as he doesn't make many more mistakes as we go through the tightest uphill on this circuit, as he is going to take the Joker lap pretty soon then, as going towards the start finish straight then. Let's go on board with Quinto once again. He can really drive this. He can coast it really, but he knows that Damien's right behind him, but he doesn't have to push that much if he wants to get through to the semi-finals, which is, come on, it looks easy at this point. You can see right at the back of him, Damien is nowhere to be seen. So he could just concentrate on getting a clean lap and showing the rest of the PS4 drivers what they're made of. And he comes towards the start-finish line, and he's going to be the first PS4 driver to make it through to the semi-finals. A massive well done to him. As, Damien, he went a bit wide again there. What a shame from Damien. What could have been if he didn't mess up in that first round. He's doing donuts. That's interesting. But anyway, so Quinto, as we get the race results coming up, it just shows, Quinto is through to the semi-finals. So massive well done to him. So you can see right here, 2-0 to Quinto. And he's either going to face Constructorbon or Oski. So I never heard of these drivers, so I've come to this in a completely new field. So I don't know who's going to come out on top for this one, but they've come to this Race of Champions. They have to qualify for it, so they must be really quick drivers anyway, so we can expect to see some very close racing anyway. So a lot of people in the chat saying, damn it, Damien, they're gutted about Damien. Well, hopefully in the next Race of Champions, Damien could show it what he's got and maybe improve. I have been practicing with him in the AOR Rallycross recently, and he's been helping me. And there's some races where you can do quite well, but there's some races where you can absolutely bottle it. And the last race just goes to show that he absolutely bottled it. And he's my teammate for the AOR Rallycross, along with another World eRacing team member. So Should be fun. So we're on the second quarterfinal match race then. We've got Constructorbon and Oski. Now, they are allowed to choose what livery they are going for these cars. They don't have to go for the same, and that's quite ideal for me because I can distinguish which one is which, because otherwise it will be really hard for me to commentate, to tell you the truth. But yes, so who are you rooting for in the chat? Please let us know. So let's get underway once again then, and we have started already then, and it looks like a pretty even start from the both of them then. Let's just see what happens here. It looks like Constructorbon is going to take the Joker lap, whereas Oski is going to be right ahead of him. So Constructorbon, he's got to find some time in his lap to make sure he can stay ahead, because they look evenly matched at the moment, going towards this tight little dirt section as they're going up the hill once again. I can't really call it, to be honest, who is going to win this first one, but again, we'll have to wait and see. Don't forget, the first person to get 2 matches, to win 2 races, they go through to the semi-finals. So let's go right on board then with Oski then, as Oski is taking the Joker lap now. It is very crucial to see who's going to come out on top. Oh, it's very close. They're touching wheels and everything. I told you it was going to be close, and it is close. So let's see what's going to happen here, as we've got Constructorbon not that far behind, and he's going to take the outside line from Oski then by the looks of things. Oh, is he going to make it stick? Yes, he does. He's right in front of him, so it is not over yet though. He's going to try and have a look around the outside, but unfortunately it is not quite enough for Oski then. So Constructorbon by 1 second wins the first race. You can tell that these two are evenly matched. If this race is going to be good, then boy, we are excited for the other races. I'm glad I didn't know how these drivers were going to be to begin with. So here we go then. We are about to go for the second race then in the cross karts. So I wonder how that's going to work out here. So here we go then. So I hope you're all as hyped as I am. So, and I said it and it sounded funny. Oh my god. Damien actually did it on the controller actually when he was racing earlier. So interesting enough. But I wonder how these guys are going to go in the rallycross cars. So let's just see what happens. So looks like Oski got a really good start off the line. Looks like Constructorbon took a really late move there in deciding whether he was going to take the Joker lap or not. A little bit of a mistake there going into turn 2. So he's got to make up his mind a little bit. So he is got a lot of work to do, as we can see Oski in the background. But I can tell that it's going to be very close once again as we go through the uphill section. Then again, I think you can see Oski already pulling away. So if Constructorbon wants to go ahead of him in his non-Joker lap, he's got to find some pace. He's clipped the corner a little bit there, so that's costed him a little bit. As here comes Oski then. Does he come right ahead? Yes, he does. So Oski is going to, we're going to have a look behind pretty soon as well to see if Constructorbon could catch up. Nope, he's not. As long as Oski doesn't make any mistakes, then that is pretty much going to be a win for Oski then. Oh, that might have been a bit of damage, but I think he's going to still get the car home, luckily. And he comes towards the start-finish straight then, and he goes on to win the second one. And I do believe they've won one each, so it's going to be a tie break, which is going to be very exciting. And just to let you know, I know there's a few people in the chat that are a bit confused why you missed the first 2 races. But I was an idiot and I forgot to record the first race when we were live streaming it because I'm an absolute pleb. So that is why you didn't see the first race, and it wasn't 2 rounds, it was a tie break. So you can tell I haven't been doing this for so long. So yeah, so anyway, that was a tie break for this, and And we didn't. Oh, right. So what was going on here? I think we didn't see the tie break for a minute there. I don't know why, but yeah, I think Oski's through to the semi-finals then, so I didn't think we'd get to see what was going on for the final round, the Clio. But I think the reason why was Constructabon got penalised for his race 3 incident. That was why that's why the tie break wasn't shown. So he got disqualified, and that is why Oski is through to the semi. So just to point that out. I almost got a bit confused why the third race didn't show, but that was why the third race didn't show for them, because Constructabon got disqualified. So here we go. We're about to go to the third race coming up pretty soon, and it is going to be Wesley versus Soup Cooler. For those of you that don't know, they'll be commentating on the PC side later on, so if you want to check that out, please do. But they're hanging out their mics for the moment, and they are going to be racing. So I have seen both of them race before this race, and they're pretty much evenly matched, and I think both of them admitted that they're not gonna win. So I wonder what's gonna happen here so fast. We're about to get underway pretty soon. So we got Soup versus Wesley then. Wesley is in the green and orange then striped car, as he's the first to pull away off the line, and Soup takes the Joker lap then from to start with, as Wesley decided not to. And there's been some races so far in this WeRoC Championships where the Joker, if you take the Joker, it's paid off, and when you didn't take the Joker first, it paid off. So it really doesn't matter what you do first. You have to take the Joker at some point during this, as Wesley looks very committed there. Oh, that looked very good slide, a very good drift there as he goes towards the start-finish straight. So he's going to go on board once again, as I think it looks like that. I don't think the Soup, I think, is going to be right behind him, I think, pretty soon as well, as Soup did not take the Joker lap this lap. So we're going to go on board with him right now. Oh, they're very close. Oh, Soup made a bit of a mistake there. He could have been right behind Wesley, but unfortunately that mistake costed him dearly there. So the first round is going to go to Wesley. But what could have been for Soup, if he was fully committed in that corner, then he could have got that done. So there we go. By 3 seconds, Wesley wins match 1. So what does Soup need to do to take this to a tie break? Well, if he didn't make that mistake in the first round, if he doesn't make it in the second, then I'm sure he can take the fight to Wesley in the second round. So let us know your thoughts. Who do you think is going to win this matchup? It is going to be close. I have a feeling it's going to be close. So yeah, and I think Soup, I noticed he had a bit of net code there. That was why he had a little bit of a mistake there. Just fingers crossed he doesn't have net code in the next race then, just to make it even Stevens then. So let's get underway once again. And again, an even start from both Soup and Wesley then. Who's going to take the Joker lap first of all? It is Soup again. Wesley decided not to take the Joker lap then, as he goes towards turn 3. I think, in my opinion, the cart's a little bit less powerful, so they're a lot trickier to control at times. But the other guys might have different opinions. We'll have to wait and see. You can already hear Soup's car just about, so you can tell that he is hunting him on his trail a little bit. But we'll have to wait and see once Wesley takes his Joker lap. Let's go on board with Soup then once again, as he goes towards the start-finish straight then. He's going to have an advantage not taking the Joker lap this time. We'll just have to wait and see that he doesn't make a mistake. As you can see right behind, Wesley has taken his Joker. As he goes right down here, we're all watching with breath here just to see if he can make it around this corner. This time he does. This time Wesley makes a mistake. So, oh my word. So, both of them have made mistakes so far in this matchup then. So it's going to be, unless Wesley could pull it together, it's going to be Soup that takes the second matchup then. the second race. So for the first time, we actually get to stream the tie break, which is going to be in the Clio. So we're going to see the Clios for the first time then. Boy, oh boy, I was hoping it was going to be that, and we are going to get it. I am pumped, absolutely pumped for this. Both of them making mistakes when they needed to. Soup was able to forget what his mistake was in the first matchup and was able to keep the car together much more in the second one. Wesley, he had a bit of negative mindset in the second one when he binned it a little bit there, and he couldn't quite get away and close up the Soup again in the second one. So it's pretty much evenly matched here. So I wonder how this is going to work. So we're underway here in hell once again then. It looks like Soup had the edge this time. Soup's going to take the Joker lap. It really hasn't changed on who was going to take the Joker lap first then. So this time, Wesley needs to forget his troubles in the second matchup and really concentrate on getting the best lap possible to make sure he can pull away from Soup as he takes it much easily there. This is the first time we're seeing these cars, obviously, so we get to see what happens and what goes on. And you can see Soup right behind. It's going to be close. It's going to be a close matchup. As long as Wesley nails that Joker, then really Wesley can pull ahead. Let's just see. Wesley takes the Joker. We're riding on board with Soup then, and he goes to take his normal lap then. Took it a little bit too easy there, which I think helped him sell the car. Ooh, Wesley just about goes ahead of him. So Wesley took advantage of the Joker there once again. So let's just see how these two guys approach this corner. Oh, they're side by side like we saw with Oski and Trombon. I said that name wrong, but who cares? He's got to find a lot of pace. Oh, look at this. Soup's going to take the inside line. Wesley's got the outside. Looks like it's going to be a photo finish then. Who's going to take it? I don't know. It is going to be Soup then that takes the final points, and he's going to make it through to the semi-finals. Oh my God, that was insane. Absolutely insane there. But unfortunately, due to the fact that he had to go to work straight after the race, he couldn't attend. So Wesley will be taking him in his place there, and he'll be facing either Nicky Natty or Jose. Wow, to be honest, not gonna lie, that was one of my favourite matches. Even though I've seen it before, I haven't seen it in ages, and that was intense. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I can tell the chat was absolutely blowing up. Even me there, my voice is about to die, you can absolutely tell. So, anyway, we're about to get on with the final match then between Nicky Natty and Jose. Another Ascaro boy in the midst then, coming up as well. So, very pumped about how that's going to turn out. We haven't seen what Nicky Natty can do. So, I don't really know who's going to come out on top here. We'll just have to find out going into this. They're in the Polos once again then. So, it is going to be absolutely interesting. So, there's a few people that got the predictions right. A few people got the predictions wrong as well. So, we'll just have to wait and see. We're about to get underway for the final match of the night then. So, we are riding on board with the blue car. Completely forgot who that was. I should have really paid a lot of attention. Nicky Natty, that's it. As he goes down the hill then. And the guy behind him has taken his Joker lap, the Ascaro. And the guy behind him is really pulling up all the stops here. He took a really good Joker lap there. So I think he could go ahead of Nicky Natty. We'll have to wait and see if we go on board with a minute. Just look at this. Look at this. What is Jose going to do? Well, Jose is going to respond now as Nicky Natty takes the Joker then. Look at this. Very, very powerful Jose. But look at this. Nicky Natty is very close indeed. Oh, this is very tight from them. It's probably going to be another close matchup once again, just like we've seen in the last match with Soup. And, oh, wow, them two sliding at the exact same time there. Looks looks like none of them have made the mistake this time. So looks like, could it be another photo finish? We'll have to find out. Jose takes the inside line. I think that's going to be enough. Although they almost touched a little bit there. We'll have to find out here what the results are. But looks like Jose takes round 1 by 1/10 of a second. Whoa! Wow, that was another insane matchup. Well done to both of these drivers. So we're now in the crosscuts then. Nicky Nutty needs to win this match then in order to make sure that he gets through to the semi-finals. Don't forget the semi-finals will be broadcasted tomorrow. So make sure you do watch out for those as well. So what does Nicky Nutty have to do to make sure he gets through to the semi-finals? He's got to make sure that he goes faster, I think, on his flyer lap before he goes on his Joker. Maybe he could go first on the Joker and make sure he takes a bit more of an advantage. We'll have to wait and see. But we're going on board with Jose first, and Nicky Nutty taking the Joker lap then. So Nicky must be reading my mind or something like that. So we'll have to wait and see if Jose can pull off the flying lap on his live then, because if he does, he'll make it through to the semis. As he is very, very fast on that corner. You can see right behind him that I don't think Nicky's nowhere to be seen. So it looks like the order may not change. We'll just have to find out. We'll go on board with Nicky in a minute to see where he is on the circuit, as Jose is going to take his Joker lap. Wow. He didn't have to slow down that much for his Joker lap, and it showed. And he comfortably comes ahead of Nicky quite well there as he goes down the hill once again. Let's go on board with Nicky once again then. And yeah, you can see how far Jose is ahead of him. So, but he is driving incredibly good. Oh, that might be the mistake that if he was closing up to Jose, that might be a mistake that pretty much would have been game over for him. So Jose's going to come across the line. He's going to win the second matchup, and he's going to go through to the semi-finals. So here comes Nicky across the line. And yes, that shows it right there. Jose is through to the semi-finals. Fantastic stuff. So that is confirmation on who is through to the semis and who is not. So basically we got Quinta, we got Oski, we got Jose, and in Suits place we got Wesley. Boy, I am very excited about how this is going to play out. If you want to find out how they're going to do, tune in tomorrow or Monday, I don't know when, but keep an eye on the Twitter account for more information on when the semi-finals are going to be posted. So wait for more information as it continues, really. So let us know in the chat who has been your driver of the day so far. I think, to be honest, I think the first match with Jose and Nicky Nutty, that was brilliant. And Constructor Bonoski, they did quite well as well. I enjoyed the final two matches for Super and Wesley. That was just insane. That's got to be my favourite. I think we were all on biting edge, and because I wasn't commentating on this live, at the time, it was hard to actually not say anything. I was like in the Discord. I think Damien might have heard me. I was like, oh, something like that. So that was just crazy. So, wow. So that is the end then of the quarterfinals then for the PS4 side. It's been long awaiting. I think the joy of it is my fault, because I was going to edit it. I was going to comment it about a few weeks later, but I didn't. But we've got this anyway, and I found a solution. And let us know your feedback on the video and the chat and the commentary as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been JessGames95. Pretty soon, maybe later on tonight, maybe tomorrow, we don't know yet. Keep an eye on the Twitter. The PC side of the quarterfinals will be available to watch on Premiere. I will be in the chat. The commentators will be in the chat. Damien will be in the chat. Everybody will be in the chat, okay? So if you want to get involved, get interactive, let us know. So just get involved, and just to remind you, If you're wondering who's commentating for that, Sikula and Wesley, they will be commentating for the PC side. They've volunteered for it, and it's amazing that they've volunteered for it. So thank you guys so much for that. We would like to get to give thanks to a few people. Thanks to Damien for organising this, and also thanks to Brian for editing this video. We couldn't have done it without you two guys. And thanks also to Damien for recording some of the matches, which I couldn't do as well. So much appreciated. But until now, we will see you soon for the PC side. But if you're watching this back, go and check the PC side out now, because it will be live now. But if it's not live yet, keep an eye on the Twitter. We will tell you when the PC side is available for publish and it's live. So thanks for watching. We will see you soon. Tomorrow, possibly, for the semi-finals for the PS4 side. Good night.